All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with my man, one of the best fighters at 140, Kenneth Sims. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm going to jump right straight into it, obviously. Ryan drops Devin Haney 3 times and wins by decision. What was your immediate thought?
I was shocked, but I didn't... Like, usually when I'm shocked, I'm, like, super shocked, but I wasn't, like, super shocked for some reason. I don't know why. That's probably because they had experience with each other in amateurs and stuff. I just thought the build-up to the fight was kind of weird, too, so I wasn't surprised that nothing could have surprised me in that fight, I guess.
You know, there's a lot of antics, right, in Vegas, or I think DAZN put a minus 800 on the bettings that Devin Haney was going to win the fight.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were 3-3. Everything becomes hindsight now, right? Everyone's like, oh, they were 3-3. He has a great left hook. He was powerful, yada, yada. I mean, he's big. He came in 3.2 pounds over. Everything came out. So, I mean, why do you think people were able to overlook Ryan so much then? And now it's kind of a little bit more...
I feel like he made them do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, he made them do that. That's what he wanted, probably. He made them. He tricked everybody. Like, I will say, he probably was. I think he was doing a lot of the shit he said he was doing, like the drinking and stuff. I think he really was doing that. But he bullshitted people. He was working. Clearly, he was working. He was in shape. He went 12 rounds.
You know, was there anything on Devin's side, right? Granted that he did get rocked early, and I know that it can change the dynamics, but game plan-wise, was there anything you didn't like that Devin was doing in the fight?
I think Devin kind of he lost himself in there that day, despite being hurt. I feel like the build-up to that fight, I don't know if it got in his head. I feel like he was fighting off emotions, and I don't think his dad made it no better with the, like, I'm sending my son here to kill him statement. So I feel like Devin got out of his game, but I think he could have won that fight. I just feel like he didn't fight using his best attributes. He got sucked into a fight, like they were saying before the fight, meet me in the center. They kept saying that, and I think he got sucked into that.
You think the idea, because a lot of people predicted Devin was potentially going to make him quit or a stoppage. You think that played psychologically, and maybe that's the game plan? He was trying to step to him, and
I don't think the people saying that got to him. I think his dad saying that got to him. Like, his dad kept saying that, like, I'm sending my son in there to kill him. I'm sending my son in there to hurt him. I'm sending my son in there to leave him almost lifeless. Like, I think it was just emotions, and he didn't go in there thinking. He went in there trying to fight instead of boxing.
You know, with this win that Ryan's gotten, you know, there's been the idea of, because he was 3.2 pounds over, is, you know, you're a professional fighter, you've cut weight, you know what it's like. I mean...
Oh, yeah, that's a big advantage.
Yeah.
That 3 pounds is a huge advantage. Because the last couple of pounds, that's where it started. Like, you start feeling weak, start draining you. So I don't know, you know, if he did cut those last couple of pounds, probably maybe a little bit of his power had been sapped away. You know, he would have fatigued a lot earlier. You know, those 3 pounds is a big deal in boxing. Like, I know for sure, because before I started working with my nutritionist, I was cutting weight the wrong way, and I would, like, them 3 pounds. Like, I fought at 143 a couple of times, and fighting at 143 and then fighting at 140 was. Before I started working with my nutritionist, it was it felt like a big gap. So it was a big difference.
Is there an asterisk ideally in this fight, or is it because of the fact that Devin agreed and said, all right, fine, we're fighting, we're in the ring, you paid your fines, so is it?
Yeah, I think because of the magnitude of the fight and the magnitude of the start that Ryan is, I don't think nobody gonna ever, like right now, of course, because it's fresh. Like in the history books, people probably wouldn't even glance over it and think about that.
But just as a pro fighter like yourself, let's say if Devin had the extra 3.2 pounds, you think that would have played a difference, or really just Devin just fought the wrong game plan?
No, I think it makes a difference because, you know, I think cutting the weight affects your chin too, like your punch resistance. So you'll never know. I feel like that was a big part of the problem with Devin, that weight. it wasn't an even playing field. But there's no excuses. He got in there. He signed up for it. So, like, we can make that excuse for him, but I don't think he can make that excuse for himself because him and his team agreed to still go on with the fight.
My last question on that set of that is, who does Devin fight? Where does he go? And then where does Ryan go from here?
I don't know. Devin still got the title at 140. I know, what's this guy's name? Sandor
Martin?
Yeah, that's his mandatory, so maybe he'll go that way. That's probably a good fight for him. It's a boxer. It's a good style for him. It's probably a boring, ugly fight, but that's a good fight for him.
What about Ryan? Where do you think he should go?
I don't know. Ryan looks like he only won big fights. Of course, I'd love to get in there with him.
Get some Kenneth Sims, right?
Yeah, I'd love to get in there with him. But he said he moving up to 147. I see he say he want to fight Boots. I don't know how real that is. I don't know how true that is. I don't think that's a smart move for him.
Would you move up? Essentially Ryan might be a catchweight king, right? He might be.
Yeah, maybe. I'll do a 143. That ain't no problem for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big for 140. Like, I make it with ease, but I got a good size for 140, so 143 wouldn't be no big deal for me. I'd be happy. I'd happily fight at 143 if I could.
Yeah, maybe 144, right?
Yeah, that's cool too, for real. Like, I fight at 140 though. Let's get that straight. I want one of the titles at 140 right now, so.
Because of the fact that Ryan didn't win a title, and I'm not saying that belts don't matter, because clearly, as a professional fighter,
they don't matter to him though.
Yeah. How do you feel about the idea of, like, the belts don't matter in his case? Does it matter to, like, really in his status because of the popularity he has? Does it matter, or does he still need a championship belt to kind of, or was the Devin win enough because the fact he beat someone of that stature?
I don't know. I don't really. It's 2024, so people, they ain't really. The belts, like, Ryan's more popular and making more money than pretty much all the champions of boxing, so it clearly doesn't matter to the public. So I don't know about him personally. I don't know how much it matters to him either. So.
And then lastly, on the undercard is another guy in your weight division. There's an Arnold Barbosa.
Trash.
Word? I did think he lost.
Trash.
Was it a robbery in your eyes?
Trash.
Yes.
That's all I could say. Trash. Trash performance. He got his ass whooped.
Did you think the right man won that fight?
No, absolutely not. What's funny is when they put who he was fighting, I looked the guy up. I never seen him before, but I looked him up. Like, I watched like maybe 2-3 rounds of one of his fights, and I knew he was gonna give him trouble just because of his style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I looked him up too, and I've never heard or seen him before. So I guess I came in there like, well, this should be a showcase fight, co-main event.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I looked him up, and I seen his build, and I seen how he fights, and I knew it was gonna give Barbosa trouble. I don't really think Barbosa's all that special. He's real basic. Don't do nothing special. He does the same thing over and over and over again. I don't.
But would you fight Barbosa?
Yeah, I'll whoop his ass. All right, I'll fight him. When he was with Top Rank, we got offered that fight a couple of times.
Yeah? And what?
He turned it down. They said it that one time when he was the main event.
Yeah.
Mark Kriegel asked him, like, why you turned down Kenny Sims? And it looked like...
No one does no breakdowns?
Yeah, he was like, why you turned down fight Kenny Sims? And he was like, I don't turn down no fights. But clearly, the people that work for Top Rank know the insides and outs, so they wouldn't just say, why you turned down Kenny Sims if it's not true.
It was clearly brought up in this segment, so it seemed like it was a fight that Top Rank really wanted to make. So.
Oh, yeah, they offered it to me right after I fought Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
He turned it down. And then, I don't remember. And then they offered it to me when he fought Zaria. When he was the main event, and he turned it down, so.
You think he'll want to fight you at any point now, seeing the fact that,
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't really care about him. Like he said, he didn't fight me because nobody knew who I was, and I wasn't irrelevant, blah, blah, blah. But now, I'm pretty sure I'm more highly regarded than him because I'm better than him, and it's pretty clear, so.
They're next in line for a title.
Yeah, so it's whatever.
Okay. Also, right before I let you go, any news or any updates or anything that you can tell the world, or just stay tuned?
I mean, I got news, but I can't tell nobody yet. But probably in the next coming weeks, we'll have some news dropping. Good news for me. Ready to get back in there, but it's good news. I got done. It's done, but we got some good news coming up.
Awesome, perfect. Where can they follow you on social media and get some of the good news when it comes out?
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything. Kenneth Sims Jr.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Appreciate it, bro.